If you're in my community, I'm pretty sure you've asked this before. What's the best pricing approach for an entrepreneur? Common question. In fact, one of the biggest struggles that people who start businesses have is actually how much should I price my product or my service. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the best pricing strategy for you in your small business, and then I'm going to add a little caveat at the end that's going to help you to understand this term value pricing that is always floating around on these internet streets. So let's get into it, right? How do you price your product or services? What is the best way to price it? It is called profitable pricing. You want to use a profitable pricing strategy. It's very simple to apply this. What that looks like is actually firstly determining not just the cost of creating your product or providing your service, meaning the hours that goes along with actually providing the service, but also taking into consideration your cost of operations, your cost of labor, meaning if you're in my community, pay yourself, and any other costs that are incurred in actually running your business. So maybe subscriptions or those kinds of things. You want to firstly determine your cost of running your business. This is actually the starting point of being able to create a profitable pricing strategy. So it looks like this. You want to get the cost of actually providing the good or service that you sell. You want to get the cost, add to that the cost of your operations or of running your business. Once you've determined your cost, the next thing that you want to look at is the minimum quantity of any product or any service that you are likely to sell monthly. Now here's what happens, and this is a very common mistake that folks make. You tend to always price for your ideal reality, your maximum that you are ever going to make. But let's think about it. If your maximum is only made for Christmas, what happens in the other months of the year? You're always going to be at a loss. So ensure that you think about the minimum or the most realistic quantity that you are likely to sell every single month. And you divide your cost of operations across that number. Your cost of operations being your cost of your goods or services, your cost of running your business, you divide it over your minimums. To that, you then add a markup percentage, right? So to that, you add a markup percentage, and at the end of it, you will actually find out your profitable selling price. What makes it a profitable selling price? At the end of this process, with every sale, you have allocations that help you to cover the cost of providing the good, cover the cost of operating your business, and allocation to pay yourself. So this comes in direct contradiction to all the people that we have heard who said that you can't pay yourself from your business until you are many years in. With a profitable pricing strategy, you will be able to compensate yourself on some level for the work that you're doing in your business. Now, once you've mastered profitable pricing, then we can start talking about what everyone on the internet streets talk about. Price for your value, price for your worth. How many of you all have heard that? And at the end of that statement, you're like, well, what does that mean? What is the price of my value or the price of my worth? Here's my simple strategy. Once you understand the price point at which you are making a profit, as you've grown your business's reputation, as you've grown your results, you can then add a premium to that profitable pricing that now reflects the price for the value that you add to your clients. So go back to through this video, take your notes, go back to the pricing chart and get your pricing strategy together, because when you fix your pricing strategy, you have what you need to grow your strong and profitable business. Thank you for looking at this video. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time.